Welcome back, dolls. In this video I will be showing you all how to get 99J. Okay, so we're gonna go from black to 99J in just a few steps. If you're interested in watching, continue right now. Alright, so I'm going to take my BW2 and my 30 volume developer. I'm going to mix the two until I have the consistency that I want. You don't want to make your mixture too thick. It doesn't really matter about it being thin, honestly. You want it to be able to like penetrate the hair actually, and if it's too thick, it's not going to go through all of the strands and create an even tone. So what we're doing is we're making the wig brown first. That's the first step. So as y'all can see, I'm mixing it, and no, I don't waste no product, baby. So I'm pouring more because it was too thick. I want to thin it out, and I'll show you the consistency that I'm gonna go with before I start to actually put it on the wig, and you guys will actually be able to see, you know, the consistency a little more once I start using it as well. More 30 volume developer because it was still a little too thick. Okay, boom. Better. Way better. Y'all see? Okay. Cool. So now I'm just going to spread my wig out on my steel table. Luckily for me, I have a steel table, so I don't really have to be too neat with it. And I wanted the 99J from the root, y'all. So basically, I'm just going to start pouring the bleach. I was also making a couple other videos, some TikTok videos, and I was on live as well. So that's why you'll see me doing a little too much during this video. But yeah, I'm just pouring the bleach all over the hair. And then I'm really just gonna work it through. That's the main thing, is just working it through with my brush, making sure that each strand has an equal amount of my mixture of bleach and developer on it so that it can turn an equal color brown. I'm going to continue to move the wig around, y'all. Not only so y'all can see, but so I can also make sure I'm hitting all the points. I'm even going to flip the wig over, as you guys just seen. So I don't just go on one side. I flip it over. As y'all can see, there was multiple spaces that were still very black when I did flip it over. So that's why it's important to make sure you get everything, okay? It's really, really important when you want to color your hair brown so that you can place another color on top. It's important that you get everything. Now, as y'all can see, the last thing I'm doing is the closure part. That is because the closure is always going to turn lighter and faster than the rest of the hair. So that's why I chose to do everything but the closure. Then I went back, I did the closure, and then I'm just opening the wig up for any missed spots. But as you guys can see, the wig is already turning very much so brown. So y'all will see, you know, the color that it turns out in the end and what we'll do to make it 99J. Again, I'm flipping it over. I want to make sure that I get every single piece of brown, or excuse me, of black, so that I can turn it brown and then 99J. So this is a two-step coloring process. So this is the first process. You guys will see in a minute the brown that it turns, and then after that we'll move on to the 99J color. And let me just say, this was super fun for me because I didn't have to be so neat. You know, sometimes people just want highlights. Other times people don't want to root. This customer, she wanted the whole shebang. By the way, y'all, this wig is from CoreyJ'sBoutique.com. I want y'all to notice how the waves are going to stay in the wig before, during, and after the coloring process. Okay, these wigs are bomb, and that's on period. We have the best glueless wigs ever. CoreyJ'sBoutique.com. We do offer custom coloring services as well, so if you can't get it from this video, don't worry, I can just do it for you. Alright, now we're going to let the color sit, and boom, here we are, y'all. So I let the color sit for a little. I rinsed it out. So absolutely do not wash or condition the hair in between these steps. All you need to do is rinse it, okay? Now, as y'all can see, the top of the hair got a little more brown than the bottom of the hair. So I will show y'all how to fix that and still make it so that the color comes out as one. Because if you put the same color all the way through and you have two different brown tones, the color is not going to be one tone. The color is going to be two-tone. It'll be a lighter 99J at the top and a darker 99J at the bottom. And we do not want that, sweetheart. So what I did is I used two different colors to achieve this one 99J full look, okay? So the colors that I used were Intense Red and Red Velvet from Kiss Colors, my favorite color company, okay? I'm going to show you guys just what I did. So again, I'm just going to like put the wig on the table, and what I'm doing at the bottom, I'm actually putting Intense Red at the bottom. The reason why I'm doing that is because the Intense Red is a brighter red color, okay? So this is going to give me the same color that I'm going to get at the top, but the thing is, I need to put the lighter color at the bottom because the bottom is darker, and I need to put the darker color at the top because the top is lighter. I hope that makes sense to y'all, okay? So again, I'm just going through and I'm putting the Intense Red. I am adding a little of the Red Velvet because that's the darker color, and I do want it to all be the same, but for the most part, I am mostly using Intense Red to make sure that the colors come out even. I wanted the color to be very even for my customer. One big thing, y'all, if you get any red color on your closure, baby, you can hang it up. So make sure, you see how I have one gloved hand and one ungloved hand? That was to indicate which hand I could touch the closure with and which hand I couldn't touch the closure with. I'm going to show you guys throughout the video how clean I kept the closure. It's really important that you guys keep the closure clean, especially if you're doing this 99J color. If you get a drop of this color on your wig, on your lace, you can hang it up. Again, I'm just doing a little TikTok video just to promote this YouTube video and everything like that. So bear with me, guys. I'm a multitasker for sure. Again, flipping the wig over to make sure that I have all pieces of the wig colored. I hate to see a wig that still has brown in it. Oh my gosh, that's the worst. It's so tacky. So I make sure that I flip it over so that I can get the hair saturated with color from the top and the bottom. I want to make sure that every single strand has color on it. So that is what I'm doing. I'm using a brush to go through the hair. I know y'all seen me use my hands at first, but don't do that. I like these type of projects, so it's like arts and crafts for me. So using my hands is something that I like to do. However, just don't do it. But as you guys can see, I'm leaving the whole top part, that's like super brown. I'm leaving that blank right now. You see the lace very clean, my hand very clean, just showing y'all why it is that I'm doing this technique so far, okay? All right, so as we move up the scale, I'm now using Red Velvet, okay? I'm purposely using Red Velvet so that I can get a darker color at the top, which will match the darker color that's at the bottom essentially, right? Because the brown was never as prominent as the brown at the top. And that'll always be a thing. Like I said, closures, they bleach lighter and faster every time. I've been doing this for a lot of years, and this is a constant thing, you know, so this is why I'm doing it in the way that I am. Notice how I'm constantly checking the closure part, just making sure that nothing is getting on the closure. Also notice that I'm actually not really coloring the closure right now. I'm just coloring the top of it, but these are still kind of you know, the top of the bundles and the top of the closure, but I'm not coloring where near the lace. Let's say that I'm not coloring near the lace at all right now, and I'll show you guys how I'm gonna do that to make sure I don't get any color on that lace. And it definitely won't be with a brush, that's for sure. I'm so funny. I don't know why the heck I was dancing, but whatever. Alright y'all, now it's time to get up into that lace area. So as y'all can see, I'm taking a comb. I'm just combing out the closure part, just so that once I'm combing the color through, that it's a seamless, you know, 1-2 step. But in order to do that, I have to make sure that the closure is nice and combed out. So that's the first thing I'm doing, is combing the closure out, okay? I hope y'all can see. Just detangling it real quick. I'm not doing anything but detangling it with the comb. Now, I'm going to take that same red velvet color. I'm going to put it on top of, this is just a cap that I have for the bleach. And I'm going to use the comb to make sure that I can do the closure in a very neat and organized fashion, okay? So I'm just dipping the comb into the red velvet color, and I'm spreading it to the top of the, or at the top of the closure. Then with the comb, I'm going to actually just comb it through. Now y'all know combs, you know, they're meant to hit every strand. So putting it on the top is definitely where I would start. Anything closer than the top, like, don't try to open it up and don't do that. Like, it's going to be bound to get on the actual lace, and you cannot have any type of red coloring get on the lace without you being able, without you ruining it. You won't be able to wear the wig. So I'm taking my time. Of course, this video is sped up, right? But I'm literally taking my time. I'm holding my closure with my clean hand. Meanwhile, I'm dipping my comb into the red velvet color. I'm pasting the color at the top of the wig, and then I'm combing it through all of the different strands of hair. This is so that I do not get any color on the lace whatsoever. Again, y'all, this wig was for my client, okay? Corey J's Boutique is my business. I provide glueless, fully customized glueless wigs, and I also provide custom coloring services. So this person wanted our 14-inch water wave in the color 99J, so that is what we did for her. As y'all can see, the lace is cut off. The baby hairs are made and everything like that. This is because I actually customized her wig before I realized, oh, she wanted color. But all of the wigs come bleach, plucked, ready to wear, with the lace cut off and the baby hairs made. So y'all see that? Very clean, very clean. No color on the lace. We doing this, y'all. We doing this. I hope that you all are learning from this video. This is really how you don't get color on your lace. I don't know what other people been telling y'all, but it's the comb for me, baby. It's the comb for me. Anything larger than the comb, any other tool than a comb, I don't trust it. Again, just checking that lace, making sure I'm not getting anything on it, making sure my hands are still clean. Now see how I'm adding the color directly to the top and then I'm combing it through? I will open it up to make sure that, you know, the color is getting everywhere, yeah, but when you're putting that big hunk of color on there, you want to put it on the thickest portion of the wig so that it's not seeping through to the lace. And I hope that makes sense to y'all. See me combing in different directions to make sure that every strand has brown on it. That is why I'm combing it back and forth in different directions, just to make sure that after it dries I'm not opening it up and it's like, oh, there's still brown. No, I hate that. That's like my least favorite thing to deal with. So I'm just combing it in different directions, little by little, making sure that all of this closure hair is colored without getting any red on the lace, as y'all can see. See that? It's still looking like Scalpiana. Yes, I love it. This was a really fun project. What I'm doing is I'm just literally checking for any brown spots. As y'all can see, I'm seeing a few. So what am I doing? I am covering them with my color. Checking and I'm checking and I'm checking and everything's looking pretty good. So now what I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna let this wig sit until it is completely dry. That is a gem. Take it and use it. You have to allow the wig to dry so that the color does not bleed, okay? So now I'm gonna show you, yay, the finishing color. So from black to 99J in literally 2 steps, y'all. Look at this beautiful wig, and do y'all see that the color is very much so even throughout the wig, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys comment below for any video suggestions. See y'all later.